This next video I want to show you guys is interesting. Now, the video actually took place in 2023. Just a little bit of backstory because you need the context for this one. An officer or some officers pulled this guy over for a traffic violation. And when they pull over for a traffic violation, he's in front of his home. He gets out of his car, goes inside of his house, and now these officers are trying to contact this guy and get him outside so he can sign a citation. Interesting thing to note, the guy that they're trying to contact allegedly is a former police officer or deputy or a current deputy at the time. I'm not sure, but let's just watch this initial interaction because it gets crazier as it goes on.
What's up?
So I stopped him for speeding, 41 and a 25. He pulls in right here. He's originally parked here. I get out to get my ticket book out of the back of the patrol car because it's in my patrol bag in the trunk. And he pulls up here, gets out of the car. I tell him, you're not free to leave. You're detained at this time. He proceeds to ignore me and proceeds inside the house. Requests my supervisor, said that I'm not detained. You have no way to prove that I was speeding. And enters the house against my order.
Is this his house?
Yes.
Okay. Secure it and go get a search warrant. I guess. Because it's infraction, right? It's all the guys, there's an infraction on him. Yeah.
He said he would talk to you.
He said he would talk to you, but he's not going to talk to me. I have his ID in the car.
It's who?
Elijah is his first name.
You want to talk to me?
Yeah.
Well, he said that he wanted my supervisor. I said my chief is on his way.
He said there was no way
And
to
he said
monitor
that-
his scene with our officer direction.
So you have obstructing?
Yeah.
He is committed in your presence.
So I think you guys kind of got the gist of the reason they're there. To all the officers watching this, I know at first glance it seems, all right, hey, cool, let's go in there, go get him, tell him to come outside, give him a citation, blah, blah, blah. One of the things I always tell people, and I learned this from some of my great training officers, is these are the times where you got to slow down and start playing chess and not checkers. And the reason being is because if you don't, you could find yourself in a situation that could compromise you violating somebody's rights, as you're going to find out.
What's his name again?
Elijah.
Hey, is Elijah here?
He is.
Can I talk to him?
Okay, I'll let him know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Do you know this Elijah character? Do you want to take him in custody?
What's that?
I'll take him into custody if he opens up.
If he's willing to cooperate, then
Elijah,
Hello.
come on in here so we can talk to you for a minute.
No, I'm not coming out there. This is my home.
Okay, well, we need to issue
We
this
talk right
citation,
here.
so
And that's fine.
can you give this officer a chance to... So we have two options, okay? Here's the thing. We can issue this citation, and you can plead your case to courts, or I'll take you to jail right now for obstruct and delay.
Okay.
So, it's up to you.
I said he could give me the citation
Okay,
already.
well then, come on out here so he can finish this up.
I don't
your
need to
vehicle.
go out there for him to issue a citation. So there's no further
Yeah,
reason
you
for me
do.
to
You
be
need
out
to stand
there.
right next to your vehicle because he told you weren't free to go yet. He needs to issue citation. So please go there, wait by your vehicle, so that way he can issue citation.
That makes no sense. I
Okay.
have things to take care of.
You have 2 seconds to go by your vehicle and let him issue citation, or I'm going to place
so
you under
you're going
arrest.
to come on my
Or
property.
you're going to be placed under arrest for obstructing. Take your pick.
Obstructing what exactly?
You're obstructing his investigation into traffic. He's trying to
no,
issue a
there is
citation.
there is
Okay,
no
if you
obstruction.
feel that the injustice has been, or whatever, you can apply. You can take it up with the courts. But I need you to go by your vehicle so he can give you the citation, and you can be on your way. You're stretching this out way longer than what it needs to be. It's a speeding ticket. Okay,
It's
so
a speeding ticket, so can you tell me even how he would
Okay.
determine speed? What is your
okay,
guys'
that is something you're going to have to take up with the
determining
judge. You can
speed?
fight that part.
Okay,
with the court.
because I'm getting tired of you guys hanging out
Okay.
here. This is my home. You're
Okay.
going to sit here and try to do a speed
Okay.
trap right here.
Okay, first and foremost, let's just say this. I do believe that the ex-deputy, he is absolutely being petty, especially if he's an ex-deputy. He should know better. Just cooperate, fight it in court. However, it doesn't mean that we as officers can just start doing what we want to do. These are the times where we really have to slow it down. And what it comes back to is, what is the overall want? At this point in time, the want for his person is a speeding violation, an infraction. It's an infraction. We don't have a misdemeanor yet. They're saying that he could be arrested for obstruction, which would probably, I would assume it's a misdemeanor out there in Idaho. But at this moment in time, we're talking about a speeding violation, which tells us, okay, the next thing that we have to realize is that this man is inside of his home, and now we have a threshold. We have to abide by threshold protocols. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more here in a second when we get into the Fourth Amendment rights. Let's continue to watch the video because, again, it gets way more interesting after we watch.
So no, if you want to issue a citation, you go ahead and issue a citation.
Then
right
come out
now.
here, wait by your vehicle.
No, I am not.
Come out here, wait by your vehicle.
No, because then once I leave my private home, then that gives you reason for arrest. I am on my private.
You're right now. You're about ready to go to jail.
Yeah, I don't trust you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call my lawyer
Okay.
and
Well-
call the city attorney, and
Okay.
then we will
Well, you
discuss.
can come out here and
okay?
have your.
You have no right into my home. You have passed the threshold. Get your foot off of my door.
You need to come out here to finish
Go ahead,
this.
call the attorney.
That's fine. You're more than welcome to.
You have no right to come in here for a speeding ticket.
Okay.
Get your foot out
Now,
of my door.
but you're obstructing.
I've already heard about you as a chief of police. You're cricket. Get your foot out of my door. I know you have no problem breaking the law. Get your foot out of my door.
Then stand right here. Then do me a favor and stand right here so you can issue the citation.
The sheriff's department.
Sheriff's department's right here.
Okay, good. So go ahead and call
So-
the attorney.
Okay. This is not necessary over a speeding ticket.
You
Okay.
Yeah, I know exactly. What are you saying that for?
So-
Of course, this is unnecessary.
Okay.
Go ahead, call our neighbor here and call Silas as well.
Okay. So come on out here so we can issue
No, I will
citation.
not.
So before we get to the use of force part of this, because there is a use of force, as an officer, if somebody refuses to sign a citation and all you have at that point in time is an infraction, a vehicle code infraction, write the citation like you normally would. You got everything documented. Go to the court. And at the end of the day, if the judge wants to issue a warrant for this man's arrest for obstructing, there it is. You know, at the end of the day, what's it truly worth that now that this man is in his house? Those are the things that when I talk about playing chess and not checkers, those are some of the things that we should be thinking about, because if not, you start, teetering a tough line, as we're going to find out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're going to come out here so he can issue the citation?
Not at this time, no.
Okay.
Until I have further witnesses
Okay.
to deal
Well,
with
you have a county
guys.
deputy here, so you have two options, like I said.
No, that one's very crooked.
Okay.
No. That guy-
Step out here.
No, I am not. I am getting witnesses, and then
Okay,
once I
that's
have
fine.
other witnesses here, then I will step
No,
outside.
this is not how this works.
That is
So-
how it's going to work.
No, it's not.
I don't have that.
Okay, you're under arrest.
No.
Open the door. You're under arrest.
Out of my
Our
house.
house. You
Get the
cannot
out.
come into our house.
Open the door. You're
Open the
under
door,
arrest.
or I'm going to tase you.
Daddy.
Open the door, or you're going to get tased.
Open the door.
No,
tased.
Open the door.
No, you cannot
Open
take my
the
husband.
door.
He's under arrest.
He's under arrest.
You are
Open
not-
the door,
Daddy,
or you're going to get tased.
Pastor, I don't have I don't have their numbers.
Open the door now, or you're going to get tased.
Individual was placed under arrest.
I am
Open
calling
the door,
for further
you're going to get
witnesses.
tased.
Wait.
Are you saying you are not allowing me to call?
No, you're under arrest at this point.
I'm calling a witness.
You're under arrest. Open up. Help you push the door.
No! How do you do that? No!
Because he's under arrest.
No, he's not under arrest, Daddy! Stop! Our daughter is here!
Get off of me.
Our daughter is here!
Taser!
No! 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 Our daughter is here!
On the ground. On the ground. Stop resisting. You're going to get tased again.
Daddy! Stop! Help! Help! Help!
Stop resisting, or you're going to get tased again.
Help! Oh, me help!
I'm out of my
Stop resisting, or you're going to get tased again.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my God!
him
This
get the
is
cuffs
not
on you, we'll get the-
necessary! Help!
Dispatch
You see
1500,
this?
taser
Call
deployed.
Pastor Paul.
Hello? This is not necessary. Daddy, this is not necessary. This is not-
So they end up taking the guy into custody and arresting him on multiple charges, obstructing arrest, resisting. A couple things to notate. One of the things that I learned as a trainee early on is that, in cases like this, let's just say these officers were to utilize deadly force. when this thing goes to court or a hearing, whatever it may be, they're going to come back to what was the initial want for his arrest. And you have to be able to actually have something legitimate to say. The last thing you want to do is say, hey, yeah, I utilized deadly force and I wanted him because he was a violation of a speeding ticket. I mean, you want to start building a stronger case other than just a speeding ticket that leads to an obstruction. So what ends up happening? He gets arrested. Once he gets arrested, they end up throwing the charges out. Now, this guy that they arrested, he ends up filing a lawsuit. So this was in December of 2023. The lawsuit was in reference to a violation of Fourth Amendment rights. So I went ahead and I looked up, obviously I know what the Fourth Amendment is, but I wanted to kind of read it, not necessarily verbatim, but kind of give you guys a snapshot as to what it means to violate somebody's Fourth Amendment rights. So the Fourth Amendment protects individuals from unreasonable searches and seizure by the government. Key things that it protects, and this is kind of what I'm gonna wrap it up on, is it protects people. So individuals are protected from unreasonable searches and seizures of their person. But here's the other one. Houses. The amendment is most famously known for protecting a person's home from unlawful entry and search, asserting that a person's home is their castle. Why that's important is because all they have at this moment in time is a want for a violation of a speeding violation, so an infraction. There are some exemptions for the Fourth Amendment, like a hot pursuit, or there's some other, like a DUI investigations. If somebody leaves their car and then they go in their house, there are certain exemptions that allow you to go and break the thresholds to a person's home in order to get them. But those exemptions are pretty few and far between. Would this fit the classification for an exemption under the Fourth Amendment? No, it doesn't, simply because all they're dealing with at this moment in time is an infraction. They have no other probable cause for arrest other than the fact of a obstruction of an investigation, but that doesn't meet that threshold or that exemption. Therefore, what ended up happening, fast forward, I did a little bit more research for you, and I found out that these officers and the chief, they actually were in fact in violation of this man's Fourth Amendment. So what's going on now is they already were found in violation of Fourth Amendment. They're going to be civilly sued. Now what they're trying to determine is whether or not they utilize excessive force. Now, you do have to recognize the excessive force is separate from the violation of his Fourth Amendment rights. And the reason the two are separate is because just because the officers violated his Fourth Amendment rights, they still have to look at and determine whether or not the force that they used when they were trying to arrest him for obstructing and resisting arrest was reasonable or not. So that is still up for determination. But I want to know from you in the comment section below, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the officers were wrong for going into this man's house and pulling him out? Or do you guys think that the ex-deputy was wrong for not just cooperating from the very beginning? Now, like I said at the very beginning, I do believe that the ex-deputy should have just cooperated. But like I've been very, very keen on this. Sometimes in our profession, we have to just slow it down because people are trying to suck you in. And I believe the chief and these officers got sucked in, and now they're going to have to pay the price because they were found in violation of this man's Fourth Amendment rights. So